Hi, we're up to the next video, polynomial division. And division, I know, is lots of fun for everyone. Okay, so to complete polynomial division, you must have an understanding of the long division algorithm, which you've only ever done with numbers, but we're going to do with algebra. Okay, so let's just go through the steps. So in the long division, we're multiplying from the left-hand side. So 17 into 5 doesn't go. 17 into 50. 2 17s are 34. Then we subtract. 16 is less than 17, so our division is right. So that's our division. Multiply, subtract, bring down. Okay. 17 into 166, I think, goes 9 times. 9 7s are 63, carry 6. 9 1s are 9, plus 6 is 15. So divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So 13 is less than 17, so 9's a good guess. I'm going to go with 8 as my next guess. So 8. 8 7s are 56, carry 5. 8 1s are 8, plus 5 is 13. Great guess. Remainder's 2, and there's no more to go. So that means that 5068 divided by 17 equals 298 with remainder 2. Okay, so the long division algorithm: divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, no more bring downs. So these are this is the steps. Steps are divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and you just keep repeating it until there's no more bring downs. So if you do it with numbers, you can do it with algebra, and that's what we're doing on the next page. Okay, before we do the actual division, I just want to make sure we've got a sum that works. So if I multiply that by that, I get that answer. Okay, just using FOIL. Okay. Thus, if we know that these two multiply to that, if I divide the answer by either of the brackets, I get the other bracket as my answer. So if I go 2x squared minus 5x minus 3, if I divide by 2x plus 1, I get x minus 3. If I divide the block by x minus 3, I must get 2x plus 1. And I'll show you how we do it in algebra. Okay. Okay, so change the colors. Okay, so here's how you do it. Now there's two terms here, but we just worry about the leading term, and the one will take care of itself later when you see. So 2x into 2x squared. So 2 into 2 goes once, x into x squared goes x. So there's the division. Now you do the multiply. X times 2x is 2x squared, and what happens is you always get rid of that first term. Now the 1 comes back into the game. X times 1 is 1x. Okay? Subtract. 2x squared minus 2x squared is nothing, and the first term always disappears. Minus 5 minus 1 is minus 6, and you bring down the minus 3. Okay. Now we do the divide again. 2x into minus 6x goes minus 3 times, so that's the division. Now we do the multiply. Minus 3 times 2 is minus 6x. Minus 3 times 1 is minus 3. There's no remainder, so that's the answer. Okay, there's a minus sign there. Okay, so let's have a go. Next one. We know what the answer is going to be. It's going to be 2x plus 1. So leading term x into 2x squared. So x into 2x squared goes 2x times. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times minus 3 is minus 6x. Subtract. 2x squared minus 2x squared is nothing. Minus 5 minus 6 is going to be plus x. Then you didn't bring down the minus 3. X into x goes once, so that's a division. 1 times x is x. 1 times minus 3 is minus 3. Subtract, no leftovers, and that's the answer we were expecting. Okay, so copy that and come across and we'll do some more. Okay, so I want you to try this yourself. I'm hoping that it gives you a good answer, so have a go and see what happens. Okay, you're back. 3x into 6x squared. So 3 into 6 goes 2. X into x squared goes x. Okay, so 2x times 3x is 6x squared, which is what we want. 2x times 1 is 2x plus 2x. Subtract 6x squared minus 6x squared is nothing. Minus 13 minus 2 is minus 15. Bring down the minus 5. 3x into minus 15x goes minus 5 times. Minus 15x minus 5 times 1 is minus 5. No left over, so that's the answer. Okay, copy that, come across, we'll do a couple more. Now here I've got a different one. You're given a question like this, okay, so you set up the division, the divider goes out the front. Now you'll note here that there's no x term between x squared and 32. There should be an x squared term. So what you do is you just leave a space where the x would be, and you need to do that, otherwise you'll get stuffed up. Okay, so now we do the division. X into 2x squared goes 2x. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times minus 4 is minus 8x. So you see that there would be a term that lines up. So we go 0 minus 8 is going to be plus 8. Then you bring down the minus 32. So x into 8x goes 8 times. 8 times x is 8x. 8 times minus 4 is minus 32. And 2x plus 8, which also equals 2 bracket x plus 4, is your other answer. Okay, so copy that and come across, and we'll just do one more, a little bit harder. Come across when you're ready. Okay, so I've got x minus 1 into x cubed minus 6x squared plus 11x minus 6. So this is a bigger one, and this is what is going to be more useful later on down the track. Okay, so have a go yourself, and when you're ready, come back. Okay, we're starting now. X into x cubed goes x squared. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times minus 1 is minus 1x squared. Minus 6 minus minus 1 becomes minus 5. Minus 5 x squared. Bring down the 11x. I'm going to rub that out because it's a bit untidy. So minus 6 minus 1 will be minus 5x squared, and then the 11x comes down. X into minus 5x squared goes minus 5x. Minus 5 times minus 1 is plus 5. 11 minus 5 equals 6x. Drag down the minus 6. X into 6x goes 6 times. 6 times x is 6x. 6 times minus 1 equals minus 6. No leftovers. And so that's the other answer. And you can see that it's a quadratic. And what two numbers multiplied is 6 that add to minus 5. The answer would be minus 3 minus 2. So that means that that times that times that equals that cubic. Okay, that's the end of polynomial division. Thanks, bye.